Yo, welcome back to the Baseball Paradise podcast presented by the Duck Duck Bros. It's your boy Master Dami, and let me start out with this. So I recorded a few episodes today, and I was like, all right, I'm done for the day. I'm done recording. I'm good. I got some content that'll get me through a few, for now until something comes up or when I'm ready to record. But then the Padres just said, "Hey, what's up, man? Oh yeah, we're gonna break the MLB internet. Like pitchers and catchers report today. It's all right, dude. We're gonna extend our guy 14 years. Fernando Tatis Jr. 14 years. 14 years. $340 million. Is it a big brain move? Probably. If you break it down, let's bring out the old calculator. Calculate this. 340 divided by 14. That's a minimum of $24 million per year. And they can break it up however they want. The guy is 22 years old. If this kid is remotely anywhere near the hype that he's already getting, and this dude hasn't even played a full season yet. Remember, he hasn't played a full season yet. His first year, he played 84 games, then he got hurt. Came in third for Rookie of the Year. And then he plays a 60-game season and finishes fourth in MVP. Like, if the kid, he's only 22 years old, right? He's only 22. So if he is anywhere, just even a tad bit near what he's already done, the dude is a walking. The MLB loves this guy. Let's be honest. Let's not be. They're not hiding it, right? Fernando Tatis hits a home run. That thing before. By the time the ball hits his bat, it's already posted on their Instagram. Let's be honest. Like the dude. All right. I don't know. I understand some of the other deals that have happened in the past with young players. I understand the Acuna deal, right? Acuna signed, what was it? Like a 5 or 7 year deal. It was, let's look it up. He signed an 8-year, $100 million contract. Second year, after winning Rookie of the Year. Braves gypped him. Let's be honest. He's going to be like 29, 30 years old when that contract ends. Same thing with his boy over in that plays with them, Ozzy Albies, right? Guy got the Braves got him until 2027 for $35 million. $35 million, and I'm just like, what? These guys are good players. They're good ball players. Ozzy Albies was literally the number one prospect. Nobody remembers that. Ozzy Albies was the number one prospect in baseball. Crazy, right? Who's the other one? Eloy Jimenez, I believe, was another one. Eloy Jimenez. He got his 46 years, $43 million. And it can go up to $78 million, depending on his bonuses. But I think we know what we're getting at here. Luis Robert next, right? Some of these guys haven't even played a year in the league, full years, and these dudes are getting multi-year extensions, 6 years, 50 million contract. That was Luis Roberts' contract. So it's like if you look at it, some of these deals are just like dude, like by year 5, you're gonna be getting double that if you live up to your potential. So I mean, it gives and takes, but he hasn't even played a full season, Tatis. Not even a whole season. And this dude is getting paid. He's going to be in San Diego for at least 14 more years. And it's crazy to think that when his contract ends, he'll be 35 years old. And he can probably still sign another contract. I don't know. It's crazy to think. I mean, let's look at the numbers, right? His rookie year before he gets hurt, right? He played in 84 games, 22 home runs, 53 RBIs, 16 stolen bases. He was batting .317, 110 strikeouts. That seems quite a bit for, on base percentage was .379. I mean, the numbers looked solid if you look at it from an 84 game standpoint. The numbers look solid. And he finished third in Rookie of the Year voting. So he basically played half the season and put up those numbers. And then you have the 60 game season this past season where he played in every game besides one. He had 17 home runs, 45 RBIs, and batted .277 with the .366 on base percentage. And he won the Silver Slugger at shortstop, which I don't agree with, by the way. There was another shortstop who hit a little bit better than him. Not going to say any names, but we're talking about Fernando Tatis Jr. right now. And it's the kid, he makes plays, he's flashy, but I just want to know, what I'm thinking is, all right, he's 22 years old. I can lock this kid up for however long, right? And pay him so much money. But I feel like, I guess the question is, has Tatis truly proven himself as an MLB star to get this? I mean, the extension is fine by me, if they want to lock him up for 14 years, lock him up for 14 years. You want to keep your franchise player, that's one way to do it. But $340 million for a guy who hasn't even played a full season. Let's look, right? Let's look at. I'm just curious. Mookie Betts, right? 12 years, 365. That's Mookie's Betts is getting paid $25 more million. And 2 years less. And he's won an MVP. This is before he signed with it. He had already won an MVP. He had won multiple Gold Gloves. I think he's won Silver Slugger a few times. Let's look that up. But it makes sense to sign a guy with that pedigree, the All-Stars, 5 years. MVP, top in MVP, 2016 he was second. And then 2018 he wins MVP. Gold Gloves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Gold Gloves. Wins a Silver Slugger in 4 years. came in MVP voting second twice in his career. I mean, he's in the prime. I get it. He's proven it. He won a World Series. He had won a World Series with Boston. He won MVP. He was arguably a top 5 player at the time. Extend him. Yeah, why not? And for big money. Because he's proven it. He earned it. But I am just baffled at the amount of money that Tatis is getting paid just based off the fact that he hasn't played a full season. That's my only thing, like, where I would feel a little skeptical is like, all right, we've seen short spurts of this. Are we gonna get this? It's crazy to what's the word? It's not fair. I would say it's not crazy, but it's not fair to judge Tatis and make him to think that he's gonna be amazing for 14 years. It's not realistic. I mean, it's possible, but he's 22 years old. All I expect is, at least from age 22 to about age 29. So there's about a 7-year gap, right? We see how hard it is to win a World Series, right? In those 7 years, the Padres should, I feel like if they're in the playoffs every year for 7 years, it was a win. And in those 7 years, Tatis individually is, putting up close. I mean, even if he doesn't win MVP, if he's putting up MVP numbers, is a win. But we haven't even seen a full season of this guy, and he's signing a 14-year, $340 million contract. I'm mind blown. It's crazy to think that this man is getting, I just think of all the big names who signed these big contracts and what they've done in their careers. Come on, like Mookie Betts. Even Mike Trout signs a fat deal. Mike Trout's contract was like 14, I think like 14 years too, but in $426 million. So it was like, whoa, And then you have the Bryce Harper contract, guy who has also won an MVP, $330 million over 13 years. So it's kind of like he's in that range with these guys who have like proven that they can be great. Mike Trout, obviously, we know, hands down best player in maybe ever. Mookie Betts, top 5 player in baseball. Bryce Harper, maybe a top 15, top 20 player in baseball. But at one point, we were giving him that top 5 kind of talk, right? We're giving him that top 5 talk, right? Like, he can be a top 5 player. Hasn't really lived up to it recently, but we see he's won MVP. We've seen what he can do when he's rolling. So, man, I don't know. This is crazy to me. Just looking at the stats, he's shown little spurts. We'll see how it works for Slam Diego. But hey, man, thank you for listening. Make sure you follow everything, whether you're listening or watching this on YouTube. Thank you. And let me know what you think about Fernando Tatis signing this mega deal with the Padres extension. What do you think? Was it well deserved? Do you think it was maybe a little bit too early for him for the Padres to dish out this contract to him? Let me know what you guys think. And again, thank you for listening. This is Master Dami with the Baseball Paradise podcast. Peace.